Welcome back to SpeedGaming for yet another race. Oh, hold up, my ears. Okay, now that my ears are no longer dying from the thing. Welcome back. We got the last race of the week here. BashPrime versus roboscout. And I am joined by Link64912 on comms. Say hello.
Or honestly, you can just call me Link. Whatever's easier.
I probably will pass that up, but I felt like during this, I'm just gonna say the whole thing because lol.
Yep,
and we have
an up on tracking. So, just a little bit insight for those who have not caught a week match or a match this week. We are doing what's it called? Quote unquote boss rush, I guess.
I wouldn't say it's boss rush, but you start in a boss room with anywhere from 3 to 6 items. This can put you in most of the boss rooms of the game. There's a couple of boss rooms it cannot put you in.
Right. Which remind me of.
Oh, go ahead.
Wasn't it called a fighting chance? The preset.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
But, yeah, so what I was about to say is that there have been some times this week where a few people have RA'd some tweaks to the preset to end up changing the start location. We've had a couple end up in mines. Has there been a Parasite Queen start? I don't think there has been. Oh, we got the timers moving on screen, so we'll be moving in just a moment. I am actually sad there hasn't been a Parasite Queen start.
Yep.
My race earlier in the week, we took the opposite extreme and forced an Omega Pirate start.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't seen that, I recommend watching that. It was a crazy scene.
I would assume that based on the preset, E-tanks were given out as well.
Yeah, we started with 4 E-tanks and expert combat just to make it happen. Flagra! With more fallen power bombs. I feel like I've seen this before.
Plant start. Nice, nice. Oh, Bash thinking he had bombs, not power bombs for a moment there.
Yep, he said in the race time chat, press A to lay nothing.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like Bash has frozen.
Okay, so our start items were Morph Ball, Power Bombs, and
Just a side note, that wasn't the freeze, that was the SpeedGaming being synced up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting everything synced up now.
Alright.
At least someone said it was boost. Don't miss, yeah. Missing is, Bash taking some risks here.
Yeah, no E-tanks, no suit. Taking an acid dive like that.
No, it's more of you missed the power bomb, you're soft locked.
That too. That too. Then again, Bash is reckless a little bit, from what I've witnessed.
Might be a little reckless, but at the same time,
reward doesn't come without risk.
This is the start location, so like,
is not missing much, not losing much time. Oh, Bash is playing it very close.
Bash might be dead.
Yes, Bash very well might be dead after this. Then again, this is Bash we're talking about.
Oh. Boom! There's the scythe to the face.
Flagra snipe.
I agree, bro. Baha. I would have only felt comfortable doing it with the last one.
Yeah. I agree. Last one would be fine.
Which I don't like doing that strat in SJ period. I'd rather just like be really quick on the panels.
I agree.
It is paying off for roboscout to do this the slow way though, because with Bash taking that death, it lets roboscout move here pretty well.
Yeah, roboscout
It was a
taking
really
more
impressive
comfortable.
timing. One split
routing.
second later, and I think Bash would have survived.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, with that
Let's
death
bash
from
his
Bash,
health back.
Robo can take it safer without having to worry about falling behind. And to answer your question, probably Bash levels of insanity. Oh, 90.
Oh, okay, he was.
And he's getting bullied by
he
the
just
planet.
lost half of it.
Yeah. Seeing that is what happens with no E tanks and no suit. And there's the stop
And
lock.
Bash now has. No,
Nope.
he didn't fire. He didn't fire the power bomb. He's safe. Bash forced, and of course, an E tank on Flagra.
Bash is gonna be probably happy to see that.
Yeah, because Bash has to take the safe strat now.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times new players will end up rushing and trying to rush into those morph tunnels after you stun
Thankfully,
Flagra
there's
like
no.
that.
Yeah, thankfully there's
take that
no
damage.
worry. Yeah, he's on 2E.
Yeah. 2E in a dream.
Alright, this is the last one. Is Bash actually. Flagra is strolling.
Flagra clearly wants the sun.
I was gonna laugh if that fell right on top of Bash.
Missile expansion on Vault Cave or Vault Ledge. And was that a visor or was that a beam on Grapple Ledge?
I could not tell.
Missile expansion on Half Pipe as well. Roboscout opting to go to Talon.
Probably getting the early talent stuff while also getting artifact hunts.
Yes. Honestly, early hints would always be the play if you have a Chozo start like this. In my opinion,
There would have
anyways.
been an argument to stay in Chozo for a little longer, so maybe Watery Hall?
True. Early
But-
Chozo stuff. Ruined
Like, I
Shrine.
wouldn't be surprised if Bash goes reverse initial loop here, but probably going straight for Vault, yeah.
Yeah. I can
Delete
see
the Vault
an
Ledge.
argument for Ruined Shrine going to Hive Totem as well. Checking those items before dipping Talon. More ammo.
No space jump. And down. Yeah, I agree. Mood indeed. There's the launcher. Funny spot for that compared to the start location. Frigate crash
Still
site
trying to
first.
figure out-
I'm fine with this.
Yeah. And Bash opting to go Hive Mecha. And that's
Yep.
Grapple Beam. Not
That is
Troy.
a nice nothing.
Yep.
On both sides, by the way.
Love to see it.
Funniest item you've seen in Alcove? Phazon suit.
I think I've seen Phazon suit in Alcove as well.
And yes, that's happened, I think, this week.
I've seen a gravity suit there. I've seen Varia suit there. I think I've seen like Boost
No, I
and
don't
or
think it was
Spider
this
before.
week. It was, I think, it might have been the Door Rando week. I know there was one week we've seen Phazon in Alcove.
The question is Robo someone who does hints instantly, or is Robo someone who checks the hints later on?
We will see. I'd love to get them immediately, but in a multi-world and SDK was in there. That's not too crazy. Ooh, more E.
Yeah.
Wherever start, plant.
Yep. Plant start.
Alright, we're getting them immediately. Let's hear the bad news. Hat? Alright, that's fine. Transport access, sure. Research core. That's funny. Bit of a rough one as far
Looks
as
like Robo's
if you-
stopping there for a moment and probably face palming for that one.
PCA Storage Depot B MQB. Alright, we have a scene.
Yeah. That's required plasma for sure. Required plasma and what? Required face on as well?
Yeah, I mean they're all always required because final bosses.
Yeah.
Also,
Bavaria and Gravity
Ruined
both
Shrine,
in Ruined
more like
Shrine.
more like Suit Shrine. All that's missing is the top being Phazon suit, which I think we've already saw as missiles.
Yeah.
The gravity suit's good for hat though.
And
Phazon
defense.
suit and tower of progression, probably.
I want to say that's actually space jump on grapple edge. I'm not sure.
That
Could be a visor, it
would
could
be
be
awful
space jump.
because we know where grapple is.
Yeah. Well, grapple is technically bomb locked, more or less.
Yeah. Plus, I think grapple edge.
And there is a way to get that item even without space jump.
Yeah, but I
Anyways.
think logically, in every instance in tournament logic, it has to be space. You have to have space jump.
To do the dash, yes. And
No, even jumping from tree to the grapple. Unless you actually go through training chamber.
which the seed might expect them to have to go through training
Yeah, like
chamber.
Boss said, required piston tunnel, logically.
Oh. I
Late here,
remember-
could you restart the race, please? Cosmo, the artifacts are too good to restart, plus Bash took a scythe to the face and died. That was a cool moment. Nah, no
Yep.
restart.
Yep.
Don't be late next time.
Yep. Oh, someone's calling Phazon and Life Grove.
That'd be hilarious.
Brawler's calling Super
Yeah, it's
Sumthardus.
still random boss start. This is
Oh.
the last race of that setting. Indeed, the death really didn't do anything to Bash here. Because now they're just retracing each other's steps. So Bash is going to be getting hints right as RoboScout's going to be picking up those suits.
If Robos decides to go straight to Ruined Shrine.
I would certainly hope so.
Yeah, since it's right there. And considering that every other check has been done, that can logically be done, except for Totem. Routing wise, to check Ruined Shrine would be smarter. Don't have to backtrack.
Bash is gonna get the bad news in a minute.
Yeah. I do like to point out that with these randomizer settings and all these different racers, one thing I like to notice about the different racers is their palette choices for the suits.
Yep, I change all of mine except Gravity because I hate what it does to Gravity Suit.
That's understandable. I like to make my parasuit more of a greenish tone, almost a nod to Super, so to speak.
Alright, time for the bad news. Hat, Transport Access Research Core, PCA.
Bash is sitting there for a moment,
Staring at that PCA.
probably
Storage
cursing under his
utility.
breath. Probably cursing you, Arrow. Probably
Yeah,
asking you,
they may be
Arrow, what
aware
is this
that,
garbage here?
Look. All I hope is that I generate a seed that is worthy of content. For
And that
specifically the
PCA
audience.
artifact is worthy of content.
For
You kidding?
specifically the audience.
Yes. First we got cutscene the boss start, and now required PCA. Come on, that's content in and of itself. Now we just have to hope that both Thirtus and OP is also required. For even more content.
Missile expansion not doing much here. I do like the divergence here though. Question is
Yes.
RoboScout gonna go deeper towards towards Watery Hall, or is he also gonna? Well, he didn't make the play for Lava Lake here, so yeah, heading towards Watery Hall and Zoid seems to be what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Makes sense. How many times has this tournament given us vanilla bombs?
I mean, I know in the past vanilla bombs have been a thing. I think it was mine and Diceron's match that bombs were vanilla. Week
Same
one.
Bahaba. I don't fault RoboScout's play here, but I do think I would have also preferred Lava Lake.
Pro Scout
Here.
trying to check tree.
What'd you miss? Started at Flagra, and that's missiles. And Omega Pirate required for an artifact. Bash, be careful, you don't have space jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking, like, he didn't kill that one turret, it's gonna punish.
Yeah, that one turret's gonna punish. All these puffers are gonna punish. There's a lot of things in that room that will punish.
Oh yeah, and MQB, so super's required.
Yep.
I hate doing this dash in SJ.
A lot of NSJ tricks are annoying, honestly.
Bash, you are not. Oh wait, he has boost, never mind, he's fine. And nothing. Oh, he just resets.
I mean, instead of doing that wall boost, which wall boosts are very, very particular.
For Bash, that wall boost is completely free.
Oh, all right. This is
Yeah,
Bash
no.
we're talking about.
This is a very free wall boost,
Yeah.
and I'm surprised at the reset. I figured he'd gone to Triclops Pit Storage Cavern.
Yeah, that could have been the play.
Now, if you want to talk about a wall boost that'll ruin your day, Hydro Access Tunnel exists.
Oh yes, Hydro Access exists.
Can the game be done vanilla without SJ? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there are strats. Thinking there might be
Morty.
task only strats for a full NSJ playthrough.
Bash is fighting ghosts.
Oh.
I like
Again-
this actually.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
And then from here, you can just turn around and go into Lava Lake, maybe?
Yeah, Lava Lake could be a play.
Also, if you shoot them as they're coming down, they'll drop faster. As you'll see, this one on the right drops immediately. I think you missed one.
Yeah, that's something about those ghosts.
Hitboxes
Or-
are weird.
Well, they spawn in. The model spawns in before the actual hitbox spawns in. Initially.
Well, no, it's not that. So when they do
Just
that
a few
attack,
seconds.
their hitbox on the right side's not as big.
Yeah. That, and you can knock them into walls. And you can't damage them that way, too.
There we go. Anything important? No.
Ammo.
Baha, we're not certain at all. We didn't get a good look.
Gravel Edge could be a beam of some sort, SJ, or a visor. It was within the model range, though.
Roboscout deciding, nope, no Zoid for me. So bombs have to be either on Zoid. Yeah, Bash realizing he can't leave this way.
Lava Lake could be one.
I did not see. I don't think he peeked.
Oh, we're not doing Lava Lake. Oh yeah, I forgot. No space jump. No space
this
jump,
could
no
be-
grapple.
That doesn't entirely matter. We saw space jump in Lava like a few times.
No.
Oh, we did peek. Well, then we did not see it. Bastion, do you go into Lava Lake? Because we're at the point now where bombs have to either be in Lava Lake, Triclops Pit, Storage Cavern, or Burn Dome. That's it. That's all we got. So we gotta get progression somewhere in that. And it's more likely to be bombs than space jump.
Right. Yeah, Lance. And
So about space jump in Lava Lake.
Oh my.
Oh,
That wasn't the room I was
Roboscout,
thinking of. I was-
Roboscout triggered hype.
Oh,
That's cool. If he knows the dash, he can just reload the room.
Totem Jam.
Yep. Boom. Alright, so we still got these two. Space Jump does very little right now. It puts Gathering Hall in logic. There's a world we could have bombs in Lower Watery Hall. I don't know if Robo scanned it. Oh, it's either Gathering Hall, Lower Watery Hall, or Zoid for bombs.
Well, then, if it's not Space Jump, it could be
Okay, we did see
Visor
Lower Watery
or
Hall.
beam.
Okay, cool.
Item Finder.
Then roboscout will have space jump in just a moment. And immediately turning around, which means Gathering Hall was indeed important. So I think he's going right back to Gathering Hall.
Well, considering Space Jump does open up a lot in Chozo.
Funny enough though, with what we have, all that opens up is Gathering Hall.
True, true.
But roboscout did peak it. As far as non-logical stuff, Bash is probably about to do Root Cave Arbor Chamber. Arbor Chamber is a little more risky without bombs, but
If anyone can do it, Bash can.
Bash should have no problem with this. But sometimes mistakes get made. I still sometimes mess up in Arbor Chamber.
Yeah, I remember doing it one time and almost soft locking. It was during a tournament match too. It was the second time I pulled off the trick too. So I know the risk that's involved.
Missiles. Yeah, Bash isn't going to bother with Arbor Chamber. He's not going to take the risk. Hasn't saved in a while.
True, true. Now, if Bash were to say, run the ship, do a quick save,
Probably
might
not
go Arbor
from-
Chamber.
It's been out of the way at this point. This is straight back to Chozo. Yep.
Yeah.
The sun is out and people are launching fireworks. Help. Well, you got a whole weekend of that happening.
Yep.
Pain. That's when I just say be careful. Oh, it was X-ray on grapple ledge.
No, that's...
That is required.
Yeah, that is one piece of the OP puzzle.
It was indeed bombs in Gathering Hall.
Oh.
I like this from Bash, but maybe not at 70 health. Oh my!
And
gosh,
that's phase on suit.
suit.
Oh my god.
Wow, that is huge.
No, it's just a plasma beam hunt, honestly. Well, plasma.
Well,
Just
beams
beam hump.
in general.
Yeah.
All suits before any beams.
And all three suits are early Chozo.
Yeah, I mean, falling from gravity would have been fine there, but Bash was at 70 health in general. I would have probably farmed some health first. Ah, Bash checking this first to see if it's Spider Ball. He will be pleasantly surprised that it is instead bombs.
Yep.
Unfortunately, until we get Spider Ball, we're not going to see cool phase on Suit Ball.
Yeah. Looks like Bash is playing with a purple seamed phase on suit.
Yep.
What a seed indeed, Lance. What a seed indeed.
Yeah, this is good.
Then again, this is the stuff we can thank Arrow for tuning.
Also, seeing how the item layout on roboscout side hasn't changed, I'm going to assume there was nothing on Zoid.
Yeah. I mean, thanks to you personally, Arrow.
Are we not checking lower furnace? Oh, you know, he's probably checking upper first, then going lower.
Yeah, not a bad play, honestly. But we know it's not going to be a phase on.
What was that?
Probably a Metroid?
Yeah, I think it was probably a Metroid because it definitely didn't look like a missile.
And it sure as hell didn't look like a beam.
Oh, it was a missile?
Oh.
Thanks, Limo.
Thank you, Rando. Now, since we were just hunting for wave ice, plasma, and supers essentially, possibly even thermal, if Thardus has one of the required items.
Yeah,
both of
them are going to want thermal for convenience for essence, but neither of them really need it for anything.
True. And maybe Spider Ball as well, just for convenience sake.
They're going to want Spider, else they want to do a stupid dash at MQA.
Yeah. Which, knowing Bash, he can probably do it. Robo, probably not sure about Robo.
Yeah, this is 100% a Finn play here.
I agree. Early Finn would be the play.
Yeah, a lot of us can do the silly dash. The silly dash just sucks. I hate having to do that dash.
It's temperamental at best.
I mean, I'll still take the dash any day over Magma Pool dash, but you know. Speaking of Magma Pool.
Magma Pool is what I was thinking, not Lava Lake earlier.
What did Zoid have? Nothing.
Yeah,
was there no drops? Wow, that's super unlucky.
Well, Robo is full on health and
that does not
ammo.
matter in Prime 1.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point because Prime 1 drops are different than Prime 2.
No drops from that crate is hilarious. Yeah, that is super unlucky. Yeah, if you didn't have grab, you've been like, well, we'll come back in a few minutes. So yeah, both of them's on Phazon already. The only difference here is X-Ray, given Roboscout's going to have X-Ray in just a moment.
Yeah, and Robo playing with a Cyan.
That was a very rough dash, but immediately corrected to a backup strat. And now this is completely even. I think Roboscout's just like a couple minutes of movement ahead, and that's just the difference right now. Really is just the Flagra death.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that death, Bash probably would be ahead, if not synced up.
If not for the Flagra death, I think they'd be almost synced. They're both moving very well.
Well, the Flagra death and the fact that Bash went back to fight ghosts.
True, Roboscout might go back and fight. Yeah, you're right. At this point, the Flagra death doesn't even matter. Smart, not skipping gallery tunnel. Oh!
A Spider Ball.
Me and Baja had the same reaction.
Oh yeah.
Oh yep. No. Well, let's hope that doesn't matter.
Which raises the question:
I
where are the beams
up
going
for
to be?
Dynamo in play. I think they
there
both
could be
know
a
how to
beam
get.
in Upper Dynamo.
I think they both know how to get Ice Ruins East with Spring Ball, though.
Lance, you might very well be onto something.
Yeah, all the majors, but no.
No beams, yes.
We're almost there.
Honestly, at this point, Essentially, it is all majors, no beams.
Oh yeah, it's true, Burrell. Bash could do extra runes east without Spring Ball and Spider, so if it comes down to it. Upper Dynamo, though. Very suspicious. And now they have both completely synced up. The only difference between them is the Spider Ball. Because Bash is now also going down the Lava Lake elevator. No, he's not. Where's Bash going?
Probably checking gallery.
If he was checking gallery tunnel, he would have gone the other way, surely, right?
Oh.
I think he's going to get grapple.
He's running in grapple first, probably, and then gallery tunnel.
I think I would have gone the other way, though. I mean, it routes the exact same speed because you're doing this whole loop to get back to Lava Lake Elevator regardless.
True, true. However, for I think for sanity's sake, so to speak, potentially lower risk of triggering Hive Mecha.
Alright, Bash will get the Spider Ball in a moment.
And roboscout doing the tricop split checks.
Yeah, there is a quick way through transport access with North uses the Spring Ball, though. Because instead of waiting for the third, Oh, okay. I like this. Warp to start Twin Fires.
Yep.
Twin Fires to get to, Fen. I like this. Yeah, that was a neat Metroid color. I agree.
Now back to what I was gonna ask you, Arrow. What are some places that you would like to see some beams this seed?
I mean, at this point, give us the classic. Give us MQA Plasma. Or something that's... Well, this has happened a lot. We've had MQA Plasma a decent amount. We've had Thardus Ice Beam a couple times.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is a gamble that I like, actually. Probably 0 and 10 on coming back to a lot of the Chozo stuff, so rushing Upper Dynamo.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is a beam, it's huge.
Well, if it's beam or supers, it's huge. Honestly.
If it's supers, it's massive.
Well, we have required supers.
That's what I'm saying. It's massive at supers. So I completely understand checking Upper Dynamo here.
Oh yeah. And since Upper Dynamo is an easy to forget spot, might as well check it while it's still on your mind.
See, now nothing's been marked here. I'm going to... Oh, Robo-Scout went back to... Oh, Root Cave Arbor Chamber.
And it's not Troy in Upper Dynamo.
Ah. Oh, he planned a reset. Nice. He did save before warping to start, so I guess it was planned.
Yeah. True, true.
Also, I agree with this. This is fully in logic now. Root Cave is.
Yes. But Arbor Chamber still isn't in logic.
No, but he'll probably do it anyway now. We've got bombs.
Yeah.
It's now safe. Because that's the one thing without a bounds movement.
You gotta have
if
bombs.
You make a mistake,
you need bombs.
Bombs is your bailout tool.
Oh yeah.
Jump too soon, you need a morph. There you go.
And it's just ammo.
Missiles. This would have been a hilarious thing to have been a beam.
Yes, it would be. Then logically, we'd have to
Okay,
question
looks like
how.
Bash is gonna take the lava lake elevator instead of twin fires. Just has evened up quite a bit. Roboscout dude does still have a slight lead at the moment. The only difference between them now literally is the ghost fight.
The ghost fighting ammo count, honestly. But
Well,
Bash
ammo
would
counts more as
yeah, Bash would still technically have about the same ammo if he didn't take
yeah. Bash has skipped a lot of
all the
missile
resets.
expansions.
He
Well, he's also
skipped
no,
a lot,
he
and
skipped a ton of them.
yeah. Shoot, as
I
soon
love
as I
when
get
I love when I see wave beam in Arbor Chamber because then it's like, wait, what?
yeah, then it's like, how early is plasma?
Forces plasma to be early-ish.
Or the game could troll you, or Randomizer anyways could troll you, and not place plasma until later on, and expecting, say, plasma being ice beam locked or something.
Well, the problem with that is every ice door you can't get to without going
right.
through, with the exception of frigate entrance, but there's no checks between that and wave beam required.
True.
Alright, what are we getting here? More
Missiles.
So it's 100% Fen.
Yeah. But is it going to be Temple or is it going to be Canyon?
So it could be Canyon, it could be Ice Ruins East, and it could be Chapel.
Yeah. You got a 33% chance of finding what you need. Which one would you go for first, honestly?
Well, I always look at the item behind ice first, even though I can't get it right this second, and that's exactly what roboscout's doing.
And it's Wave Beam. Wave Beam is plasma locked.
Oh no! Oh, that's implications.
That puts Chapel kind of.
Well, yeah, it's not Chapel. There's zero reason to check Chapel right now. You rush Ice Ruins East.
Ice Ruins East into Canyon. If Ruins East isn't anything, it would have to be Canyon. Now, Wave Beam being there just gives it a 50-50.
Well, Inner Slice, we just saw Wave Beam behind an ice wall. Enjoy the implications to that one.
Yeah, isn't that like I think I've played a seed that was like that. There was a seed before my match
this
that
is
was like
actually
that.
logically, this is
like the third or fourth time, and there's Plasma Beam in East.
Spider Track. Yep.
Oh my god.
There's Plasma. So now it's a run.
Rush back to Shorelines.
Even now.
Oh yeah, rush back to Shorelines, grab your Wave Beam, probably go check Ice Temple and Chapel.
Yeah, you go straight to Chozo Ice Temple and Chapel.
Yeah, and then from there, depending on what you grab, I would have to say Rush Labs.
So yeah, you rush Labs, or you rush Labs here, because unless Ice Beam's here in early Fen, it's probably in Labs. No, Chozo. I don't think Chozo's a good idea right now.
Then again,
the race is exactly as close as it looks. The only thing they've done differently is Bash has fought Chozo Ghosts. That's it. But yeah, the moment Robo save warps, he'll fight Ghosts as well. Yeah, but Upper Dynamo's nothing. This is so synced right now. This is nice.
Yeah, Upper Dynamo was literally a Metroid.
Alright, are these going to be Ice Beam or is it going to be the Labs? It could also throw a curveball. It could be Crossway Ice Beam.
Yeah.
But that
one
would
of these
require
items
supers
could
to be
be
available.
super.
That would require supers to be available.
One of these items could be supers. labs could hold. It could be a vanilla thermal,
Here's the
and
thing.
Thardus have ice.
They want to see supers before ice. Because supers can be literally anywhere.
Yep.
Roboscout having a little bit of a rough tunnel, giving Bash a few seconds. Yep, nope, it's not Chapel.
Oh. Well, it's a rush to labs, and possibly Canyon check too, because Canyon
You
can still be
100%
something.
Peak Canyon.
Yep. Peak Canyon on your way to labs.
Also, with Research Core being an artifact, you're walking all the way there.
Yes. But still, I think that's
What's
like
the worst spot ice could be right now? Thardus.
Oh yeah, definitely Thardus.
Because the only way to get the Thardus from this position is going back through Workstation. Unless supers are in labs or something.
Yep.
Missiles
that's
in west.
Workstation could also be supers. There's so many places that supers can be now.
Yeah, we do have an artifacted Research Core.
There's like a missile.
Yeah, that looked like missiles. I'd say they're completely synced up again, but Roboscout still has to check Ice Ruins West.
Well, Ice Ruins West wasn't anything.
Research Core is an artifact, so yeah.
Another nothing.
Nice nothing. Bash saving here, but there's no reason to. You're not resetting out because Research Core is an artifact.
Research Core is an artifact, and logically speaking, if it's nothing in labs, then it's going to be
A painful walk back to
Workstation.
Observatory.
Yeah,
If it's not
painful
in
walk.
labs, you're going to Workstation Thardus.
Yeah.
Flag will start with PBs? Indeed it was. Yeah, they're super close, and there's not the only check really separating them outside of like nothing in Upper Dynamo is Ghosts, because Bash reset earlier and fought Ghosts. You know what the best thing they could see right now is? They peek Hydra with X-Ray and see Ice Beam. That'd be the greatest thing they could see right now, because then if that happens, they know that Supers is go mode. But nope, it's just a missile. Yeah, Ghosts were absolutely nothing. Makes sense as this is looking like it's going to be Super's go mode, most likely. Just a missile. Bash, though, moving very well through labs. Nope, it's not Ice Beam Go mode, Sam. MQB Artifact. Phazon was in Magma Pool, MQB, PCA. Yeah, they need the works. Mines, yeah, Research Core. Research Core, and then everything's in Mines. All the major items were in Chozo, all of the suits were in Chozo, all of the beams are seeming to be Fendrana. That's another Noctroid. In Control Tower. Oh yeah, Hydro Access Tunnel. But gravity was free, so no worries on shenanigans there either. The seed's actually very linear.
Yeah, the only thing I would have to say that I wish less of is less linearity and more chaos. And then again, with a fighting chance, it has to be somewhat linear, depending on where you start. And there's supers. And they can
Supers
go
in, okay, it is Ice Beam Go mode. Oh my gosh, we're in Go mode soon. Because the only place it can be, the only place Ice can be right now is Workstation or Thardus. Alright, Tower of Light's in play now too.
Yes, Tower of Light is in play.
Alright. Alright, I want Ice Beam to be in Tower of Light.
Yeah, Tower of
Vanilla
Light.
Ice Beam is also very possible right now.
Yeah. And if it is back in Chozo, that's gonna be not really a long trek back since we have work to start. Into
Bash is like, let me get my standable. Flying Pirates be like, no.
and that's the only good thing about Prime 1, in my opinion. Fast, you can use the fast firing of the missiles, which Bash is showing off right now. It's the robots.
Use the thermal visor. Yeah, by the way, where's thermal visor?
Alright. Where is it indeed?
Oh no! No 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 no! Roboscout's leaving.
Well, considering Thardus might very well be the play.
Yes, but he's only 2 rooms away from that artifact. You grab it now.
True, true. Did Roboscout possibly forget about the artifact then?
Oh, that's 100% the reason. I agree with Sam's thinking. That's 100% the reason why he's doing it. He doesn't want to deal with the Dark Lab section.
Oh yeah.
If Ice Beam is in Fen, then this works out just fine for Roboscout, because then afterwards...
Can backdoor that and not worry about Dark Labs.
He's not even warping to start. Oh, they're going straight for Thardus.
Yeah. Going
Yeah,
straight
they're
for
going- they're
Thardus
both
and
going
the
straight for
item in the
Thardus.
morph tunnel. Thardus' room as well. Which was not one of them, it's the other.
Well, Sam, given their spawn location...
Looks
it's
like Bash
slower to
is
warp to
forgetting
start.
about that. Forgetting about
Wait,
Thardus.
where is Bash going?
Bash is probably going to be doing workstation into Thardus. If anything. No?
Wait. Wait, was this Ice Beam?
Probably. Or it could be, or it was Visor. It was Ice Beam.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Well, Bash is in go mode.
Robo about to be in go mode.
Oh, then I really disagree with not going to Research Core.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, no,
Hold up. Hold up. You go workstation.
Okay, I think I know how Robo's routing this. What Robo's doing is on the way to PPC, because that's how they're getting their mines, go back into Finn through the Thardis elevator,
Workstation. Yep, go far
turn
Finn.
around, because you need the artifact and transport access in back of Finn.
Yes, and you can also and the back door into research core
Yeah,
is right there
Research
as
Core,
well.
then get out.
And then go to mines. Smart play on Robos.
I think this play's fine regardless. I forgot about the transport access artifact. So Robo doesn't really lose anything skipping Research Core initially. Though, the thing is, with how close they are, this is going to come down to movement, and overall, Bash has the better movement. So we will see.
Yeah, Bash, from what we've seen, Bash tends to be
Yeah,
more...
Sam either doesn't know it, which I doubt, or is just not confident enough into dealing with it. Bash has had some crazy movement today.
Yeah, roboscout tends to be more cautious
But
compared to Bash.
Bash don't die.
Like I said, Robo is more cautious out of the two. If the flying pirates didn't have the aim of stormtroopers, Bash would have been dead.
Definitely taking advantage of the 50% damage reduction, but holy crap.
And again, there's the save station for a free health refill.
But yeah, both of them are in go mode right behind each other. RoboScout will spend a little bit of extra time in Finn because it's going to be traversing 2 extra rooms to go back and grab the Research Core artifact. But you're going to have to climb Research Core as well, so.
Oh yeah.
Though in the case of Bash, it's just grabbing this and getting out. Because this is going to route together very well. You're going to drop into mines here. Circle around, collecting your artifacts in lower mines. And then you'll leave through main quarry to collect Hydro Access Tunnel.
Yeah. Possibly go backwards, forget.
What's the artifact I'm not thinking of that they've... What are all the mines ones? There's MQB, there's PCA. Oh, Storage Depot B, yeah, okay. The Storage Depot B, Hydro Access Tunnel. So yeah, the way this is gonna work is... Yeah, well, with their spawn location being in Chozo, Mary Cat, I think Reverse Frigate at the end is the answer.
Yeah.
Because Bash is gonna go through here, gonna get MQB and PCA, and then heading back, pick up Storage Depot B and Hydro Access Tunnel, leaving through main quarry. And since you're at Hydro Access Tunnel, you just reverse frigate for the rest of the route. Yeah, I feel that. I was like, alright, which one of you points is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is Bash doing upper first?
Well, considering Bash has done the ghost,
no brawler. We're at a point where there is no reason to save warp anywhere at any point for the rest of this game. No save warps are necessary here. It routes better to not save warp anymore. So we will not see it Ghost out of roboscout. Yeah, exactly, Sam. That's the routing I'm thinking as well. Not a bad scene at all, actually, though. You had Wave locked by Plasma, so you didn't have to have the Plasma World Tour. Ice was locked by Supers, so you weren't going to have to hunt the world for Supers.
Yep, and now all it boils down to...
It's about the same. It's about the same because Reverse Frigate's very fast, but at the same time, you're riding some elevators, and you don't have to you don't have to activate the thermal conduits, but they're already in hat, so like. Neither players knows reactor core quick climb, so elevators are probably faster. That's possible. That is indeed possible. Alright. Thought someone's mic died? Ooh, that would have sucked, huh?
Yeah, it would definitely suck, honestly. The only three things that this boils down to. You of course mentioned movement earlier, Arrow, but it also depends on how cooperative Ridley and Exo ends up being.
Ridley and Exo can be factors here for sure. I'm just saying, it would be awful if my mic dropped because my mic's attached to my headset, so that'd be a... I wonder how that even happens.
I mean, it is possible for the mic on a headset to stop working, but audio's still be good.
Yeah, Bash's movement right now is completely on point.
Just one of these seeds, I would love to see a PMT artifact.
We've had one already this tournament.
Oh.
I think we've only had it once.
One moment.
Yeah, outside Supers, we haven't seen any other beam combos. No, that was a regular missile. Yeah, Bash is gonna have Omega Pirate killed right around the time roboscout gets through PMT.
Sorry about that, guys. Roommate was asking about 8 today.
Yeah. So something catastrophic would need to happen here, but Bash has got a decent hold on this right now.
Yeah. Bash might very well win this, unless Ridley and Exo pull these.
It's gonna take more than that at this point because Bash's movement's got him pretty far ahead now.
Oh yeah. Ro doesn't really need to check any of these checks on the way to OP, honestly.
I think he's doing so entirely hoping for thermal.
Fair point, fair point.
Nice one cycle from Bash.
love to see it, honestly.
Ooh,
Oh.
dragged down by the Metroid. Ooh.
The hunter got hunted right then.
Well, I was gonna say he was gonna be getting through PMT right as this happened. That would have happened
But
if the Metroid decided.
Metroid RNG decided to say no to that.
And there it is, the reason they came down here.
Yep. Now just go reverse frigate and Bash
I
will
will
have
say
this.
though, what the craziest thing about this race is that they were synced so much during this race. Nothing. It's not your thermal. It's not your thermal visor.
No. Let's just take a wild guess where thermal could be at this point. Probably won't find it.
Qmon. 100%.
Quarantine monitor, yeah, that's good. That would be a place. It could be anywhere in Farfin. Could be in Far Chozo. All things considered.
Tower of Light thermal. Yeah.
Tower thermal. Yeah, that could very well be a
Main
thing.
quarry. If it's in main quarry, we're never gonna see it because neither of them are gonna check it. But yeah. Oh, indeed. Unless Bash specifically stumbles across thermal.
Bash getting sniped off that grapple.
Research core was an artifact. So it could be.
Yeah, Bash was sniped off of his grapple point. Sniped again. Apparently, BashPrime is denying his grapple beam.
Yeah, plus Research core was an artifact, so that doesn't block any items anyway. Yeah, you don't need thermal for anything. Just logically for things.
Yeah, logically for frigate. And just about anything else that requires the power panels. And of course the Thardus fight. Logically.
There were no two initial shots with the missiles.
No.
Don't get me wrong, he can still get it. Yeah, exactly, Sam. It's gonna be a one cycle, but it's a 4-pull. Bash is indeed going the route to just use the elevators. Bar skip. Thermal was the first item to be skipped to beat the game? Yeah, makes sense.
Since Bash is up here, you might as well
I was about to
peek
say,
any
I
chamber.
think. Yeah, he's hoping. He's just hoping.
Or not.
Nah, he's just rushing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but I think it's like you gotta do some really dumb stuff to pull it off or whatever.
Yeah, I remember attempting being able to do backwards for it without.
All right, last chance for them to have thermal for final bosses. Nope, but he gets more E, so you know what? Cool.
5E
Oh, the
tanks.
2 pools with PBs. Okay.
Yeah. Probably gonna take a safety save at the ship for more power bombs.
Yeah, he's gonna save the ship for power bombs, 100%.
And for missiles as well.
Chose not to actually take a save, just wanted to refill.
Yep. Slightly faster. Saves a
Yeah.
couple seconds.
Yeah. And in tournament settings, those seconds matter.
Alright, time to smack a very angry lizard.
Well, opting to do the Reggie corner.
Alright, how many dashes are we getting? Bash with the style point.
Disrespect 360. No dashes.
No dashes.
Honestly, that's some of the best RNG you can get for
Very
Ridley.
nice with the Ridley.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best Ridley RNG you could have, honestly.
Bash would
Minus the
probably
carpet
have
bomb.
to die.
Oh yeah.
Thinking more like 116, but maybe, we'll see.
I would have
Extra
to say,
rude's an understatement. Bash has to get smacked by a couple of plasma orbs. And then some.
plasma orbs and
Like
wave
it has,
orbs.
like it's got to kill Bash. Yeah, I'm thinking with the timer, I'm thinking 117. Cosmo can confirm if that's realistic or not. I'm thinking 117.
I'm thinking more along the lines, consider giving into account that final chamber EXO could easily waste time.
Well, he's also down on visor.
I would have to lean more towards a 120.
119.
119,
119 makes
120.
low 119, high 118. I could see that.
Yeah.
Roboscout will probably be reaching EXO as Bash finishes. Yeah, the movement on the artifact cleanup is 100% what decided this race. That's how close this was. Alright, I'll get the challenge page open so I can update it as soon as this is done. And we can know who all we're facing next week.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, the only thing that's going to cause Bash to loses at this point is a death.
Yeah, it would absolutely take a death, and it is super unlikely on 5e tanks with full suits.
Yeah, 5e tanks plus
if
half
it was
damage.
phase on only 3e tanks, then maybe.
Oh yeah.
Baja, please. I don't know, I'm hoping whoever I get as my opponent next week likes the idea of banning Exo Skip. If not, I'll force myself to learn it, but I think it'd be better just to not have it allowed.
Yeah. Since Exo Skip is, from what I've
required
seen,
Exo Skip, I'd be yelling at Cosmo and be like, "All right, Cosmo, teach me Exo Skip."
a good point, Sam.
You see, Sam, that's the thought, though. That'll tell me right then and there if I know how to do it or not. And I can plan accordingly. Because if I can't do it, cool, we don't have to worry about it. If I'm going to get someone who can, well, time to learn it. I will probably want it if I'm going to need to learn it this week. Yeah, so me and Baja has the same thought here. Also, Bash is just tearing through Exo here. Okay, Bash is immediately being trolled by Subchamber 4.
Love to see it, honestly.
I think my biggest thing with Exo Skip is going to be figuring out where and where not to go once out of bounds. More importantly, where not to go.
Ash almost done with Exo. Probably going to start Essence fight around the time Robo beats Ridley. Oh, and that's a dash for Robo.
It's just a dash though, so it's fine. Oh, there's second dash. Oh,
Two.
stop the dash. Nice. Camera here does not like what, yeah. And yeah, right as roboscout gets to Exo, this thing will be over. I'm gonna plan to RA charge into the preset as well. Be like, hey, do we really want to suffer with this, or do we just want to start? Same Cosmo. I've gotten beams before being able to finish anyway every time so far. Nope, he moved. Moved again. Bash giving up on him and getting away, trying to avoid a full skip. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Charging That's that.
I did
Math,
a scene earlier with Ice
Math.
and BMT.
Don't say that. You're gonna curse one of the seeds at least with that.
Bash setting up, hoping to end it with this next one. There it is. Bash is done.
See,
with
and
the
that
immediate forfeit from roboscout.
math. I understand your sentiment
Jeez.
of not being a runner, and it's fine for you, and it would make the run even more entertaining for y'all viewers. But please, don't curse us runners, please.
I think I'm safe. I think. Oh, GG's roboscout.
GG's Robo.
So, oh boy, I've got one thing to say, but I'm trying to. Well, let's wait for Bash to get in here. Because this seed came down to one thing and one thing alone.
Oh.
That one thing, because y'all hit go mode minutes apart. Not even minutes, seconds. It was 100% artifact cleanup movement.
Yeah.
And Bash went crazy with movement there. Holy crap.
Yeah,
you were
that makes sense.
Like, y'all were neck and neck as y'all got Ice Beam. And we didn't see Ice Beam, so we were confused as to why y'all were going back. Oh, and we have Bash coming up.
GG's Bash, congrats on winning.
Holy, I'm shaken. I don't know how I won that.
We'll explain it. Y'all were neck and neck and hitting go mode at the exact same time almost. It came 100% down to movement. And you completely went nuts.
Artifact cleanup movement.
You kept pulling it away further and further and further. By the time you were finished with Omega Pirate, RoboScout was only an MQA.
Oh my God.
You were moving.
Oh yeah, that movement.
Robo, holy crap! I need to watch that then. Robo GG's. That's
this was a race. We were confused by a couple of plays here and there. And while we don't like that RoboScout skipped Research Core, we understood it after we remembered Transport Access as an artifact.
Yeah.
Like, wait, this makes sense now.
I was like, in hindsight, like maybe that would have been worth doing, but I'm like, I'm already next to it. But
go ahead and
you have to climb
it.
the room either way. If you're going from either direction.
Also, I gotta say, that perfectly timed scythe in the face bash.
Yeah, so right out of the fourth cutscene, I hit a sun dish to make it easier to dash. And then I realized I got too greedy. And so I'm like, oh my God, I'm probably going to die right out of this.
I saw your health
exactly
at like 20. I saw your 20 health and I'm like, wait, I think Bash is
And then
dead
I
here.
almost died again.
Yes.
And there was another time you were like 2 health. Oh yeah, was that
that was the second time.
2 health.
So I came out of Sun Chamber like 5.5 minutes. I'm just like, well, okay, this is an uphill battle.
The only thing y'all did differently check-wise is Bash, you did a save reset, so you had to fight ghosts.
Yeah, I felt it was worth it to do it at that point because I needed to get to I forgot I didn't have bombs, so that was a horrible play to hindsight.
Also, we were thinking at your low health the moment you went for Magma Pool, we're like, oh, he's doing this at low health.
You see these credit, oh my God.
And then gets phased on suit and we're like, wait a minute.
I mean, I had boost in gravity suit, so
so you were pretty safe.
I took a risk. A risk.
Yeah, like you were still kind of safe, but like, yeah, we were getting a little worried with your health a few times.
All right, can we?
Yeah, I did make the comment that
two suits in Shrine. Yeah,
you tend to be the more reckless player compared to Robo, while Robo tends to be more cautious.
I shouldn't be so reckless. I cannot. I was fully expecting
you playing
to,
reckless rewarded you this time, though.
Well, I mean, part of it was I was playing from behind.
Oh yeah, 2 beams and shorelines as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The phase on suit.
Drana had all beams within 3 rooms.
Yeah.
That was just
2
silly.
suits in Ruin Shrine.
QM, Finjana Drift's
and everything
QM
else.
thermal visor.
All right, so
Quarantine
where was
monitor.
thermal? Oh, I called it. QMon. I called it. We were like, where's Turbo at this point?
Amazing.
And I'm like, it's Qmon. It's 100% Qmon.
I'm
Training
so
chamber
shocked.
access for flamethrower, tower chamber for ice spreader, frost cave for wave buster.
Oh, you would have found a beam combo in the tower, so okay.
Yeah. As soon as I found the beams, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait like 25 minutes for Robo to finish, and then I saw him like, okay, this has to be close or something happened.
It was close. It was
Oh, yeah.
he was on XO as you finished.
There's the BashPrime philosophy is that I'm either routing like complete ass, like just the worst routing.
This seed was too linear to let you do that.
Yeah, this was narrow seed. This was narrow seed for a reason.
It's the most god tier galaxy brain stuff that just happened. The first 30 minutes were the former, and then everything else was after that was just like minus.
Yeah,
maybe
y'all were
artifact routing was,
perfectly
like,
synced
oh my god.
in Chozo Ice Temple. Like perfect sync Chozo Ice Temple.
Also,
like-
can
Oh,
we
yeah.
talk about like that bombs and space jump location, mandatory dip into lava, like then just come right back out and head over to
Yeah.
Gathering Hall.
And
That
I
is
went-
that
that
was
was-
hilarious.
I got punished by that because I was like, okay, I have X-ray and grapple accounted for. So if bombs are somewhere, then like maybe there's a beam or two like near
Yep.
Triclops pick. So I'm like, that's worth getting. Hopefully I'll have another power bomb to get back, and then I got punished.
All right.
Yeah,
Bash
so
did
Bash
check.
At the end,
Uh,
somehow saved me, and then everything else afterwards was just like,
Yeah, this was a very
Well,
funny
that
scene. This was
too.
also a very linear.
oh, that was
scene.
another thing. I think Bash checked upper dynamo, but Robo didn't.
yeah,
Upper
that was
Dynamo
like the
was
one.
not-
place-
Oh, I was
I'm missing
terrified
that.
Upper Dynamo would have something. Like,
Yeah,
I know
It was nothing. For your
Ah.
sake.
Robo.
The moment we got terrified was the moment Robo checked Ruin Gallery Tunnel and got Spider Ball. We're like, oh. And then just a couple minutes later, Bash it. I'm like, okay, never mind, we're good.
Yeah, gallery tunnel was one of those. If you don't check as soon as you get everything that you need to check it, you probably won't ever check it.
So, would y'all like to know y'all's next opponents for
For
the open
Ah, yes,
world.
because I'm the gatekeeper of the next
Oh my
round,
God.
as usual. I need to
Robo,
keep
I'm
this
so
trend
sorry.
going and be the last race of the week every time.
Robo Scout versus
Okay.
Bruh Inc. Bash versus Jeff.
Nice.
That's gonna be interesting. See,
oh my
that
God.
would have been this week or this week or last week that could have happened.
Cosmonaut versus Jigglewrath, like two,
That's
like,
gonna be
Me
such
versus
a good race.
Avena.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, Cosmo versus Diggle's gonna be such a race.
Caesar versus Reggie.
Ooh, me versus Cestrion. That's gonna be a good one.
Ooh.
It's gonna
That's
be me
gonna be a
against
good
Avena.
one. I don't think Cestrion
since
can
you're
do
still in this
Exo
chat,
so
Avena.
I think we're. I don't
Good
think
luck
we're
to you.
worried there.
Yeah,
Seed
but
hash was
that,
Puffer Ice Turret.
that
Accurate.
must have been an incredible, like that must have been incredible to watch because oh my god, like
Oh
I
yeah,
was-
yeah.
I-
Watch
I
this back.
cannot
This was
believe-
good.
I don't know how I did it. I just, well, so okay, the thing that sealed it. So there was the spider ball, right, and that was just 100% needed for Lighthouse. Also for those Fen beams to happen, I was so mad. I was so convinced Chozo was hiding something, and it was just
I mean, it
spider
had
ball.
everything but the beams.
Oh my god. But then, well, I guess phase on suit too. But then I routed that in early, so like
Yeah, y'all both.
That-
Yeah, y'all
that
both
actually-
got it fairly early.
that actually helped. But
Also, so much for original suit damage. We got them
Yeah.
all in order anyways.
what?
Where were all the
Let's
beams?
see.
Shorelines, Ice Ruins East.
Yeah. So I knew it came
Early
down to
Fen.
basically who's gonna find supers first, and are we gonna make the same routing plays? Because it's
Yeah,
like
y'all,
okay, you
y'all
have
routed almost like
all
y'all,
of the
y'all
labs.
diverged.
yeah.
Y'all diverged Magmore Chozo a little bit, but then y'all walked back each other's steps, came back together again right before Fen, and
Yeah,
y'all
that's
got
crazy.
supers back to back. Also, y'all got really lucky with the placements here. Wave was locked behind Plasma, so no Plasma hunt. Ice was
Yeah.
locked behind Supers, so no Supers hunt.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the seed started becoming apparent. Like, okay, well, Plasma's leading to something. Watch shorelines be wave, and then or something be wave, and it's like, okay, like
I was expecting Wave and Arbor Chamber.
I
Roboscout
that
with
was
the
like the
jacket.
one I was scared of that because yeah, I could have gone down Sun Tower to reach it, but it's like at that point, well, okay, so I think that would have been my play is if it didn't have if it wasn't labs, I would warp back to Chozo, do Tower, and then go to Talon and then get Arbor Chamber. Arbor Chamber, oh, that was so difficult to like to skip because I didn't have bombs. And I'm not good at doing it without bombs.
It's like don't want to risk it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I-
I just
It was nothing though.
like Root Cave was worth it because I knew it was potentially logical with like everything I had.
Yeah,
had
it
stuff
was
falling into place
completely
with bombs.
illogic.
Like bombs couldn't be there, but maybe a beam could have. So that was where I was like, I was trying to look at it a little bit, and then that just completely punished me up until Fen. Oh
Like-
goodness. I'm glad I should have gotten the scarabs for the power bomb refills, but then I went back to Gathering Hall and then bombs end up being there. So it's like, okay. Because I do that in case it's Spider for Dynamo for like that exact routing reason. But oh, it was so difficult just losing all that time to Dynamo. But I think it was still worth it just to be thorough. Because then it's like, okay, well at this point, I'm just last locationing whatever's in Fen. It's like, oh, never mind, the rest of the seed's there. And then it's just artifacts. I thought I made a mistake by not taking the Talon elevator first and then routing in Frigate, because then I could have routed in Hydra access, and actually that might have been the better play, because then I would get Storage Depot B anyways on the way. So I think in hindsight that would have been a bit more optimal, but because then I do OP, go up to Fen, and then get transport access, and then at that point probably just research core. That would have, I mean, I don't think it was a big difference doing it, except the climb up is way more dumb after you get the item. So, but like I don't think it ended up being like a huge deal in the end. Like, thankfully, yeah. I'm talking too much. Robo, please. Like, you did an incredible job this P2.
Yeah, this was a crazy good seed though. Watch, this was
follow
close.
Robo. Robo's
Already got the first match of the week scheduled for tomorrow. Oh boy.
Robo's amazing. Please.
Yeah, I played it very safe on Flagra. I'm not very used to just doing Flagra without Space Gem, so I was in this... Usually when I'm in the situation where I'm desperate enough to do Plant, I usually have Space Gem at that point, so I don't have much practice with this. And also just doing it with Power Bombs meant I had no room for error, because if I screwed up once, GG better reset. So I actually did Flagra fully vanilla. And
Yeah.
That was honestly the better idea.
Yeah,
Because so much of that risk is removed.
As I was doing it, it was like, oh, sounds like that was the right idea. Aside from that, light cleanup. I know I was heavily debating right after we got Very Suit right after. I was like, ooh, do I take the Magmore play? Do I take the Magmore play? In retrospect, that probably the right idea, but I ended up just dipping further into Chozo and then finding those bombs, and then I was planning on going to Zoid right before that, but then I just realized, wait, hold on, Zoid can't have anything before it because it can't be bombs there, so then I just immediately booked it back to Magmore, found that space jump, then went back and grabbed bombs, then cleaned up a bit, and then I basically just went through a sweep of early Magmore, found all the beams in Fendrana, which was just like, what? Seed was silly right there. And from there, it was pretty much just blitz to the artifacts, which sounds like I was slightly slower. Yeah.
I mean, I had none.
Yeah,
to begin
it
with.
was
so
yeah,
hard. I was
End
like, oh my
of the
God.
game completely came down to movement, and I think it was Sam that predicted at the Rise the movement started that Bash was going to take it by about 5 minutes, and sure enough, Robo
What
was
subchamber are you
light-
on?
I think it was subchamber 1 or 2.
I think at the end of 1 or early 2. So he was
Yeah,
only
just
like-
at the I'm just at the end of 1. Looks like.
Yeah, that's like 3 to
Five.
4 minutes. That's
Yeah.
really close.
Yeah, this was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close, honestly.
Yeah, this will be fun to rewatch.
Definitely, I
And,
recommend it. So,
Bash,
anything? Oh, go ahead.
For you, it was a sub 120.
Yeah, my in-game time
Uh,
is a minute faster than my actual any percent PB.
Nice. Probably the closest race so far.
RTA
This might have
it
been
was
one
sub
of the closest. This is
120.
one of the closest races this round.
IGT
100%.
was sub 1 hour. Nice.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I think Robo was like I think almost on pace for like a sub 1 as well. Depends on like how many resets and stuff like that, because that factors in. I think I reset 2 or 3 times.
I
Robo
don't
Scout-
think I ended up resetting anywhere. I set up some resets, like most notably in labs, in case that didn't have
Yeah.
anything. But I never ended up doing it because the seed was just very linear.
Yeah, I felt
the
Labs
seed
first
should be
was
linear. Like, Robo never even fought Ghost. No warp to starts happened.
Yeah, I know I was planning on, if Labs didn't have anything, I would have warped to start to go fight Ghosts, but
Yeah.
ended up not being necessary, and I just... I know
Well,
I ended up
Ghosts
in
couldn't have been supers because warp to starts not
Well,
considered logic.
I would have just done that to go grab Dynamo.
That's
So
also very
I have
true.
a couple of things. So one, the required backtrack out of Labs with supers to get ice was incredible. Two, this was kind of karma in a kind of sense. Because in I think the first Prime Rando tournament, I was racing against Spaghetti Toastbook, and the same thing happened where like I think two of the beams, I think, or if not all of them, were just in Fen. And then it was like Plasma locked like Go mode supers. And then Ice was like somewhere on the way, I think, to Plasma as well. So you had to go into Labs and then back out. At least for this, for that seed, you only had to go to like Observatory, but then you still had to back out anyway. So this seed had was very reminiscent of that for me.
Oh, we lost Arrow for a moment there.
Nice
He's back.
crash, Discord.
Yeah, wow, what a seed. Like that.
Yeah, this was a seed. Plasma locked waves, supers locked ice. They weren't
Toast
allowed to diverge.
I mean,
at
The
the
seed
end.
went from
let's
very
look at
locked
the
off
silver
to
lining
just
though.
go mode in like 5 minutes. It was crazy.
Let's look at a few silver linings here though. Arrow was the one that ginned. You didn't get an Aaron or a Bash seed.
Or a Baja seed.
I've
Or
actually
Baja seed, yeah. Baja and Jin, some pretty terrible seeds too.
I've shockingly been rolling decent seeds, which I guess kind of works out for Robo, since Robo's been playing the last race of every week, and I've been ginning the last race of every week.
I am
I
so
need to
tired
start
of Omega
getting my
Pirate.
races early so I can get some quality cursed content.
Yeah, I'm not rolling curse
Giada
enough.
curse.
I'm not rolling curse enough. I'm sad.
I'm so
I'll
Strawberry?
have
tired.
to go get
Strawberry?
another DL for this.
I'm so tired of having Omega Pirate or PCA having an artifact.
That's been happening so much
So
this
done
tournament.
with that.
Holy crap.
It's getting old. I mean, at least like MQB was also one, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, lower minds come out to play once again. Thankfully, X-Ray was completely free.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
could have been
that was
another
nice,
really
at
bad
least.
hunt that could have happened.
Yeah, if Xer was not free, that could have been that probably would have been seed deciding right there.
Yeah, it would have been whoever found it first. So yeah,
Yep.
any last words about the seed before we sign off?
Hopefully next round will be fun. I don't know.
Just
I mean, this has
remember,
been
there's
so
only like
horrible.
20-something spots in the game that can have items,
Ugh.
and every door is blue. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Every
Yes.
door is blue.
And if they were green, then I would die.
But yeah, Robo GG's. That's
GG.
Ah, see,
so
I
great that
see
that was that
Jeff has
close.
seen it. Yeah, that was super close. GG's.
GG's. In chat, we'll see you next mission.
Yep.
See y'all next mission.
Follow Robo.
Follow everyone.
All commentators. Follow the Rando community. Everyone's great.